My name is David McGrath. I'm the program coordinator for the 2016 Cavaliers. When I was approached about taking on the role as program coordinator, one of the things that I discussed with the management was we can't be afraid of taking risks. We need to look at how this activity is evolving. The design staff is a great mix of returning Cavaliers designers, some in new roles, and new folks that are no strangers to the activity, but new in this role with the Cavaliers.
My name is Danny Wiles. This is my first year as the artistic director of the Cavaliers. We talked a lot about the Cavaliers having a different angle, maybe having a little more of a vulnerability, being an all-male core. Sometimes that eludes us, and we feel like we can't get into that aspect of what it is to just be a male. You know, not that we all are these troubled people either, but you know, we have emotions, and I guess an all-male core has trouble being able to convey that. So that was important to us as well. How could we stay with the machismo, but how could we also show a tender side to the core that may or may not have ever really been shown?
We threw all sorts of things out there, and in our initial meetings, our phone calls. And Tommy Allen was sort of the catalyst for this particular topic, and he pitched the idea in our live meeting in November, and it just stuck.
Our designer kind of had an idea about how props have become a part of the activity, and that kind of led us to this propaganda thought, because if you spell it phonetically, it starts with that. And then it was like, how can we talk about how the propaganda of the world kind of saturates us and kind of infiltrates everything we do. What you see in the beginning is you see all this newsprint, all of this, the way the gentlemen are uniformed, the way the costumes for the guard are all set up, that idea of, because propaganda isn't just in sound, it was in print, it's in everything essentially. We do have a very interesting thing that we're trying to do, in that we're actually trying to sell ad space in our show, because isn't that propaganda in and of itself?
I don't want people to think and to view our show as we're trying to say propaganda's good, propaganda's bad, we're indifferent to propaganda. It's sort of all of the above.
I don't think I was prepared to enjoy the gentlemen as much as I do. They're wonderful. They're driving the staff to make this show better. They're the ones that inspire us, and that's giving us ideas. That's making us want to work harder. It's making the progress of the show really powerful. So. We can't say enough about the man who designed our old uniform, designed our new uniform. You know, Michael Cesario, who designed the Corps uniform back in the early 80s when I was in the Corps, and you know, I was honored to get to help remold that look for the Cavaliers while still staying true to the look. It was really important to us to stay iconically the Cavaliers, but we, you know, there are some parts of the old uniform that just don't lend us to be able to choose anything that we want to do. And does that always line up? There'll be iconic looks about the uniform, but within each season, we want to be able to enhance the design of the show through the look.
When we turn around through the gate, there's no question in anyone's mind, here come the Cavaliers.
I love this Corps. You know, it gave me all that I have in my life. And it was important to me that the crowd loves the Cavaliers the way the crowd has loved the Cavaliers.
You know, my goal when we set out here in the beginning of the process was to offer our members a product that they will have a blast performing, that they can connect to, and that our audience members will connect to and remain engaged by, from the first note to the last note, and have many emotions during that journey. I think that we've hit that mark.
I hope the crowd can really see through the passion of the gentleman, because I think that's going to be the catalyst for all that we do this year.